chatting with Colin Mann on the first day of the
Hello.
GteXpro joint conjunction with the IBW and the EJTC for the gap training for New Zealand Cert 3. So stage 3.
Yeah.
So welcome. Firstly, how did you find out about GteX?
It was our union hall posted an offering of a joint partnership with GteXpro as far as a sort of a recruitment service to come to New Zealand for skilled trades are in a shortage over there, and so it was just kind of got the ball rolling with a thing on the IBW website as far as getting things going like that.
Okay. And you mentioned IBW. You're a member of the local 213.
Correct.
Do you want to just explain a little bit about local 213, or no, just in terms of what IBW stands for those guys in New Zealand that might not have?
It's our local union. It's a North America-wide union, and we're just one of many of the locals. We, I've been a member for 12 years now, and we have we get a lot of the jobs, a lot of the big jobs all over BC and different areas. We I don't know what else to say.
That's
it's I don't know, I wouldn't say we have a monopoly on things by any means, but there's tons of jobs out there.
Not a shortage of work.
Not a shortage of work, and
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're here taking the training, the gap training that the Global Trade Exchange has set up with New Zealand. What are some of the benefits of having that training prior to departure and prior to getting to New Zealand?
What GteXpro is setting us up with is the sort of what's the word I'm looking for, the juncture between Canada and New Zealand, and to try and to fathom going about all this process without the help of GteXpro, assisting us with the limited certificates and such with the WRB. It seems pretty daunting to have to take on on our own. So
Absolutely.
It would be the training itself is just getting going. It's just underway. We've been doing some stuff at home and trying to get familiar with the differences and whatnot of the New Zealand code, so to speak. But
so you mentioned some of the differences. So you've been prior to getting here today, you've spent some time with the electrical regulations book for NZ in Australia.
Yeah.
So what just from, you don't have to go too deep into detail, but what are some of the striking sort of differences or the things that stick out to you about some of them?
Well, right off the bat, the voltage differences of the 230, 400 in New Zealand is the standard for regular supply down there compared to up here 120, 240. That's the main thing that just kind of jumps out at anybody that first got into it and first started reading and hearing, acknowledging what gets done down there. So and along with that, I guess just trying to get familiar with the little differences. It's hard to come up with something off the top of my head. When you're looking at it in the book and what from what you've been doing for the past 10 years, there's little oddities here and there.
Perfect.
But off the top of my head, it's.
And I know we're only in the first few hours of the first day's training, but Leon's starting to iron some of those out. Or
Absolutely. It's I was nervous coming into this. I was never a very super studious person. It was always a struggle for me, and I always had to put in the work to get through and to get my my red seal. But just in meeting Leon and Leon's presentation with what he's going to go through and how he's going to work through it and help us come to terms with stuff, with anything that we've been a little unsure of, is very reassuring to me. Just in the first couple hours, I came in a little bit on edge about where I stood with everything, but it's gone well so far as his explanation of how he's going to lay it out for us, and so we can feel good about going into it. When we do get on the ground down there and and get our offers and stuff like that.
Awesome. You mentioned that you've got a wife and a couple of kids.
Yes, one child.
One child, okay. Yeah. And they're going to be part of the move?
Yes, super excited.
I bet, and they're looking forward to it?
Yeah, 100%, absolutely.
Cool. And I mean, that's a huge advantage of the program, I guess, is to take care of, well, the visa that you qualify for. Yeah, enables family and dependents to travel with you.
Yeah.
What do you most look forward to about living in NZ?
Just the new opportunity, new experience. Yeah. My wife has lived overseas before, and lived and worked in the Caribbean for a couple of years. Mm-hmm. I've done a lot of traveling. I've never been to New Zealand. I've been in Australia before, and I know the climate and whatnot down there, and that's that's a big appeal for us is the nice weather, the warm weather, the sun, it's, I don't know, I guess I'm just over being in BC for the time being. So that's what's great is it offers up the the 2-year visa process, and after that, if you got a good thing going on, there's chance for a resident visa to extend things, and that's what we're taking out of this is that there's opportunity to pack up and move, and this doesn't have to be just a jump ship for a couple of years and be like, try something else. That's what we're hoping is that this, we're so excited and have been doing lots of research and super excited to, learn and find out everything and explore and see all that we can while we're there. So.
And an ideal way to do it is to have your skill or your trade, have that in you as a, set up basically. You're not just moving there to work bar or work, it's hospitality or travel jobs that infamous with backpacking or
exactly. No, to have a skilled trade to go there, you're sought after. It's they're in shortage down there, and to make a good wage and have a good living and everything that goes with it is super exciting. It's not just like you say, you're trying something new and you're going to kind of wing it and you see what you get when you get down there. It's something set up for us. We got everything in the works. GteXpro is, helping us with all of that, obviously. So it's going to be so great to have it all. It's very reassuring to have it all, taken care of for us, and we're really taken care of as far as the whole thing. So
well, I wish you all the best, mate. And I'll check in with you at the end of the week, hopefully, and see how things have gone, which I'm sure they will. But hey, all the best. And
appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
That's
mate.
it. All right. Thanks, you. Absolutely.